So my name's Tammy Wright, very proud Gamilaroi woman that's lived and worked on both the Aboriginal and Dark and Young country now for close to 40 years. I'm actually one of the founders of Yula-Punaal, and alongside my husband Victor Wright and Auntie Louise Campbell, who recently passed away. The work initially was, to find a place that was safe for our people. And then it sort of evolved. We had men's programs and women's programs, and then it was just all around cultural education and healing. And we did that with the intention of providing a safe place for our people to be able just to connect with country. And over the years, it's just evolved, and we've grown to be a specialty, I suppose, around providing cultural education, especially around cultural practices as well.
My name is Tia Singleton. I work at Commonwealth Bank and have done for 11 years. I work in HR in organisational development. In terms of how I came to do Jarwun, CommBank's been partnered with Jarwun now since 2012, and so I've known over the years a number of people who have gone on Jarwun all over Australia, and it's always been something that I have been interested in doing, but honestly never thought I would be blessed enough to be able to do. So when I was sort of asked at the end of last year if I'd be interested, I was like, absolutely.
From what I can understand, Tia was handpicked by Liz to be our person. And when she sent Tia's background profile and everything, I was really quite excited. I didn't know how it was going to work, her being from the bank and all, but anyway. It has, and it's been I believe an successful placement for her, and being our first, I think that's even more special.
So the work I've been doing at Yula-Punaal firstly was to have a look at their existing booking process. So over the last number of years, particularly after COVID, Yula-Punaal's demand for their services has increased. And they're so busy here every single week, and also involved in other parts of the community. So the current booking process is a little bit ad hoc, just via email, and so they wanted something a little bit more sort of streamlined and robust. So that was kind of my first thing to look at. What I've enjoyed the most about working here and working with Tammy, well, firstly, as soon as I drive into the driveway every morning, I see my co-workers, my Wallaby friends, and that always sort of brings a smile to the start of the day. But then I walk into the office and it'll either be Auntie Tammy or Uncle Victor or Alana saying hi to me. Tammy and I will normally have a good yarn in the morning before we get started, or I'd walk in and Uncle Victor will tell me he's boiled the kettle for me. So it's just been really great. I've really enjoyed them, how welcoming they've been and how generous they've been with sharing their stories, their lived experiences, and I think that that's really helped me to not only deeply understand how Yula-Punaal came to be and the important work that they do for the community, but also have a better understanding of Aboriginal history and Aboriginal culture. I feel like I've really learned a lot from them just through listening. I think in terms of what's next though, and what I can take away from here, I'm really looking forward to how what I've learned here I can bring back into my work, and whether that's just making sure that I am listening more deeply, sharing stories with other people. Really like to encourage anyone who's been thinking about doing something like this to absolutely go for it.
This whole partnership, I think it's just going to just continue to grow. We have a beautiful place out here to come and hear the bellbirds, and as she said, her co-workers, the wallabies, who have all got their babies here at the moment. It's really a place of healing, and to be able just to connect to all that, it's an amazing place to be and to work.